Hello, this is Hound4004, and welcome to Minecraft News. I will go over teasers and reveals from the Minecraft devs, and everything that I go over will be in the description below if you want to check it out for yourself. But with that, let's get started. Starting off, here's something from Henrik, as there has been a lot of Java testing snapshots for 1.18 world generation. Do not worry that the devs are working on a Bedrock as well, and as we get into real snapshots here, there will be Bedrock betas and it'll have a lot more features, so don't worry, more 1.18 content will be coming to everyone. And on the topic of betas and snapshots, there was a new beta in the last time since I've done a Minecraft News video, and it was 1.17.30.22, which fixed a bunch of bugs. Next up, we have some things of the devs asking about feedback. So how's the survival experience with some of the new terrain generation? And what do you think about some of the new mob spawning rates? And something interesting is they're even playing around with some of the things that already exist, like if you die in Minecraft. Now this is not just throwing items on the ground, but if you die in Minecraft, how is it the despawning of item rates? Are you able to get there fast enough, or is it just a pain? I mean, there is a penalty to death, but is this one just too painful? These links will be in the description below if you want to reply to the devs' questions. Here's some little ditties about the Warden and mob design. Someone asked, will the Warden have more special movements and stuff like that? And King B Dogs replied that we would never make complex joints because it's not Minecraft's style. But there will be more animation to the Warden and some cool things. We haven't seen much of the Warden, so it'll have some cool things to offer, but complex joints as a thing just really doesn't fit Minecraft, which is why it's not going to have complex joints. Someone asked, has there been many visual changes to the Warden? Has it been made creepier? Things like that. And King B Dogs replied, there has not been any visual changes. And he said, it is important to keep the Warden more scavy in its behavior and sound, rather than visuals. So, it just doesn't work in a game like Minecraft if anything's too scary. I mean, the art is simplistic for the most part, so they kind of try and keep it in there, but overall the Warden mob is supposed to be scary, and that's how they're kind of designing this Warden. Also, here's another feedback question, and I'm going to do a spoiler. The Deep Dark is winning in one of the polls he had, but King B Dogs asked, if you could choose what you would prefer, either the Deep Dark biome or the Warden, he's wondering what's more important, and I'm guessing he's maybe trying to find out which one's more important and spend more time on that specifically for what overall the community is more interested in. Now here's some things about the new generation in general. Henrik asked, how often should the new mountains show up? And this does not include extreme hills or scattered terrain. This is mainly the new mountains. Also, and whenever the next snapshot might be, there has been some changes to beaches. They're averagely more flatter, and they will have some grass blocks, which are nice. But there has been some problems with the deserts with this. That will, they're thinking about no beaches next to deserts due to the grass blocks, but there will be grass blocks and beaches will just look a bit nicer, a bit more calmer, a bit more natural. Also, Henrik has said that shattered terrain is too often near coasts and swamps, so he's testing out trying to move them a bit, so we'll have to see how that comes out. Now I thought this was kind of interesting. This is some of the world gen-ness throughout the 1.18 experimental snapshots and how the game generates some of the generation, and it's kind of cool to see some of the maps and the comparisons, and this link is in the description as always if you want to check it out for yourself. Also, for whenever the next snapshot does come out, the mountains height and things like that were accidentally lowered, so hopefully we'll see some more excitingness next snapshot. Hopefully there will be more mountains and stuff. So someone asked the devs why there was so few biomes and so few stuff in the Caves and Cliffs update. But this is simply because the generation, it takes a long time. Don't expect things from the devs. They have a lot on their plate, and they're already planning future updates. Like, they probably already have a basic idea of, like, what 1.20 will be. And they just need to work on this stuff. It takes a lot of time to develop these things. And just because we have a K's and Close update now doesn't mean, okay, we touched it and we're never going to update it again. You know, there's always going to be more updates to add more features, even updates of what we've seen in updates in the past. There's always going to be more things, but they only have so much time to do so much, and they take a lot of time, so don't expect too much from the devs. And also, along that, you know, there is a lot of things and a lot of ideas that could be put in Minecraft, and a lot of people have different opinions on it, but overall, if everything that was added that everyone wanted, it would be a bit chaotic and kind of take away from Minecraft. So it needs a balance of user feedback, but really game constructiveness. There can't be everyone wanting everything and everyone getting it. So feedback is good, but sometimes like things like that are kind of out of this world and a bit far out, some things don't fit Minecraft as well as others, and they can only do one update at a time. So don't expect features, and not everything can make it into the game that you might want. Also, here's just a little note in case you were curious and didn't know. Throughout the 1.18 test snapshots, there has been some accidental changes to the Nether and End, and if you didn't know, this is not intended. Don't get too excited. There's no generation changes coming to the End or Nether on purpose, and this will be fixed. Also, keep checking your launcher. I know I say this almost every single one of my news videos, but more migration is happening every day. There's a lot of migration happening, and if yours hasn't migrated, it will happen soon, and it is a good idea. Accounts are getting stolen, and this is how you can prevent it. Also, there was another video for Secrets of Minecraft and narrators not getting along, so that is in the description below as well if you wish to check it out. But overall, that is everything in this news video. Like I said, everything that I went over is in the description below if you want to read over it and decipher it for yourself. Also, if you want to help in the production of these videos, you definitely would be allowed to, and that would be definitely appreciated. Come join my Discord, and you can help find news for these videos, and get a shout out at this point in the video. But for now, this is Hound4004 saying, I hope this is helpful, and I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.